but I think for the sake of hopefully encouraging somebody else to say. Now I feel brave to talk about my weirdness. For a time, I pulled my eyelashes out and I saved them in a little box. It was a compulsion. I was ashamed of it. I couldn't understand why I was doing it. I couldn't control it. I just had to. Well, behavioral health is the term I prefer to use. Behavioral health encompasses mental health and addictions. It's we're talking about brain-based diseases, but when you say that behavioral health encompasses a couple of entities that are highly correlated with each other and can be conceptualized as brain-based diseases, then that's what that means to me. Second grade, I can remember very clearly having feelings of worthlessness, and I've said that I actually have felt suicidal at that time. It was a very strange feeling. You know, as a second grader, you're 6 or 7 years old. I can't recall exactly, but to have these really complex feelings. I don't even think about it anymore. It's kind of second nature to me, and I don't even think I think about it when I take my meds. So meds for me are an everyday thing. The time that I realized that I am on medication is when I don't have it, when I've missed a particular dose. This doesn't happen frequently, but when it happens, I kind of get thrown into it's a little bit of an illness. It's a kind of an off-kilter feeling, and it's also it's distressing because it in and of itself feels like instability. It depends on the context. I'm still a little reluctant to disclose to somebody that I have no knowledge of, or a larger crowd. It's interesting because in the context of being in the behavioral health field, we still don't often talk about it amongst each other. How are people who are in positions above me going to perceive this guy who says he's got obsessive compulsive disorder and depression? You know, so yes, we have brain-based diseases, and we're kicking against the stigma, and we think that everybody else is on board, but there's always something in the back of my mind that says I'm going to be judged for this, despite how open I want to be with it. It feels that there's going to be some political baggage if I really disclose it. So I'm becoming more comfortable with disclosing it in this environment in a more public way. But it's been a learning process for me. OCD, I'd say at this point, oh gosh, comical. Comical. This is kind of, I guess, a coming out moment. You know, it's not a party, but it's a moment. But hopefully it can reach somebody on some level somewhere, and it gives them some comfort and courage. So that's this personal thing. This is it isn't the easiest thing. So, but it's the right thing, and it's at the right time. Wow. One thing. There is no normal.